What's up, bag holders? Welcome to the main account. Market up today, and today was the day. I did not sell any stock today. We've been talking about it and talking about it. I couldn't remember the last day. Today's the day. So real quick, for a little big picture, we'll start off and we'll talk about the S&P being up. And we'll take a look at the RSP, which is the equal weight S&P. And you can see that if you weighted every stock equally, the market was down, and we're seeing that in the transports as well, which is one of the leading indicators for the market. And just to show you that, the stuff that I buy is not tech. So there's a little tech, but it's such a small percentage that when tech rallies the market, I get left behind a little bit. But none to worry about. We're still getting ours and actually got a few purchases in. So let's go through and let's get our spreadsheet up to date. First off, we had docs. I believe these are the swing trades we had during the video. Looks like it. And we will secure that dividend, which is nice. McDonald's hit. Beautiful. Let's make sure we have that updated here on the spreadsheet. Looks like it's good. Already collected a dividend since the first purchase. This one paid out. PFG was principal. Okay. Looks like we covered that yesterday as well. EOG. Same thing, looks like swing trade entries for all of these. You can see the circles on the chart. Everything's cool. Disney. This one didn't make it on here, I don't believe. So we'll go ahead and update the spreadsheet here. And it was technically, I guess, on the 24th. But sometimes when you put an order in, even if it fails, if you go to the details, it'll show the correct date. But it will sometimes show the date you put the order in. So just keep that in mind. And we're in profits already. So life is good. We got a dividend coming up. Overall, we're slumping a bit, but it's really no big deal. FHB. Wow. This filled this morning. Okay. Looks like this is swing trade entry from yesterday as well. Very cool. Be cooler if we could sell some of them, but in due time, right? CHX, I have a feeling this was a similar scenario. Swing trade as well. Yes. So we'll just get right after it. Make this kind of quick today. Let's go ahead and get into the flip trades before we get into day trade stuff. Fortune Brands. It's not even on here. Welcome to the team, Fortune. But a beautiful swing trade setup. You can see we're above the 30 RSI, so I'm in profits. And, hopefully get the sell in the morning. That's how I play it. Okay. And that also provides us with another swing trade entry when it becomes available, right? It's like 62.86 a share is what I got filled at, so I'm up $1. It's at 1.5% or so. Now in the main account, Winnebago sold. So we got an opportunity to get right back in, and it's beautiful because you can see as this thing continues to slide downwards, we're staying on the right side of the trade, pulling money out when it pops. In profits in this one as well. You'll see some things. Oh, come on. You'll see some differences between the main account and the public account just for the timing of when we enter the positions. So one's not necessarily better than the other one, I don't really think, but it's just different. All right, slow day today for me in the main account. We'll just go through and talk about the entries, all buy orders, obviously no sales today. This one's all the way on the 1 day. No, looks like we're on the hour. There we go. And you can see this morning we hit the sucker. Looks like paid a dividend out though, so we should get that. Sweet. Bonus points. We'll go back into the 5-minute, check out gold and silver. And you can see down here, gold, silver. Looks like we're playing them on different time frames. Doesn't really matter. The entry is still the same. Same thing with bonds. And it's got a little D as well. So we did have positions, so we will get some sort of a dividend. Although that's not the primary objective. Here again on bonds. And lastly, oil. And it hit several times here. So we're starting to build a pretty good position there in oil. And looks like we need an alert. So we can sell it. You know what I'm talking about? All right, but nice slow day. All we have left to do is check for swing trade entries and or sales that we need to put in. Would be cool if we needed to put some in. We're running light on money, but living on love, baby. It's going to be just fine. I mean, the worst thing happened, just stop buying stocks. Because the dividends keep rolling in. So you can just use that to start filling up your safety, you know. So close here. Very close. A little dividend locked in there for Arco. What's going on here? Oh, it almost hit the 30. I thought we were going to have to flag it, right? That's something else we got to look for. This one's going nicely. We got a triple lot. Heading into the dividend, I'm going to be more resilient to selling this thing early because we have a huge position with the dividend incoming, you know? And we've held the thing the whole quarter damn near. So if it hits the 70, I'm happy to take the money. But if not, we will hold and collect the dividend. Remember, that's at a favorable tax rate as well. Even though I'm not giving you tax advice, I mean, it's something to consider, right? And you can see all these crazy, crazy swing trades we have. And so now, when we go through this, you'll see the yearly average start to normalize. We got really lucky right when we first started it. That was just my read on the markets. And after you do this for a while, you can kind of get a feel, get an intuition. It doesn't mean I know where the market's going to go or anything crazy like that, but I do kind of get a kind of a sense for where we're at in a cycle, and I felt like swing trades would pop off, and they surely did. Um, but I need a little foot in my ass too, so uh, I had to get back on to get my consistency back. It's easy to fall off the wagon. I'm always going to trade stocks because I love it, but to do all these different strategies that I show you on the main account, it really does take a lot of mental capital. So it's simple but not easy is the saying, right? It's true. All right, what we got here? Ooh, almost. One more for Devin. This one's for Devin. Some of these are in crazy profits too. It's hard not to take them, but I know it's not the right move. So we'll just lay in wait. Very close here as well with the little D coming on. Lowe's fell out of it. I saw a news headline for Home Depot. I didn't see anything on Lowe's, so maybe that's a sympathy play, but I really don't know. And truthfully, it really doesn't matter. There's safeties in place on the account to keep me from going too hard, too fast into a trap. This is a swing trade entry. Kind of go. And as I cry about money, I buy stocks. So it must not be too bad, huh? Let's take a look. We do have a position already. It's from all this. But it never did hit the swing trade entry. So this is actually a pretty cool moment. Will allow us to lower our cost basis by only by a little bit. We're about break even right now anyways, but now we get to ride it up. 114.99 on the closing print, and not a penny more is what I'm willing to pay here. And we'll put the order in. Hopefully we just get filled. We got filled. 114.99 per share. And this is going to be on the flip tab. And I just put a note out to the side that says swing. That's probably not your best route, but I'm not moving it because it started off as a flip. It just didn't flip. But all is well. We get that last little stab. But instead of having a sell order like it's a flip trade, we will ride this whole entire huge position up as a swing, which will definitely compensate us for our time. I just got to make sure on my app. Yeah, we're good. Excuse me, we're good. So that's exciting news there. We can go ahead and put our RSI. This is another one. I won't feel too bad if I cut it early. We have the golden line up there. If the RSI hits like a 68-ish and it's up here, don't be surprised if I don't just cut it and take the money, because it's profits on such a larger amount of money. And selling that one early frees up a lot more capital than if I just sell a normal one, right? All these dividends are coming due too, so don't be surprised we get a little pop. People like to run into the dividends. I don't even think I even looked at those. There we go. I'm so brain dead. Well, okay. I'm looking at the yellow. All right. You see here, this is how this stayed us out of trouble here, where the swing trade didn't hit and then it just dumped off. That's okay. We'll flip it again, let it run back up and set up. And then once the tide finally turns after people have been wrong several times, typically they go for a long run. And even though I don't like to hold to take advantage of the full move, I love to be in on that move. It's usually strong and fast. When I get my head in the game, I go through these quicker, but I'm a little distracted. We've got serious, but we're so in the tank on this sucker. Amcor staying strong, which is nice. If it flags up, that'll be a huge boost in liquidity. Got a huge position there. The dividends are nice though, and of course those help feed the investment account as well. Remember, this account gets fed by the where does your paycheck stuff go and the statement videos, where I'm dumping into the high dividend account. Just like one oil stock hit, ConocoPhillips, here we have Phillips 66, which makes sense, right? Run together. The two Phillips. But there's no shot I'm going to miss this one. I'll wash your windows for you. Whatever it takes. Wow, it's running way up in the after hours. We're going to do the closing print, though. 140.24. It's the same for me as it is for you. And if not a big player, we're still going to be involved in it. Filled right away. On that swing side. Happy to have you aboard. Clear the flags. Add the alert. Back up with the rest of them. Sectors move together, but what the heck happened there? That's where we need to go. Hannafin. Let's rip. Didn't get a setup. I mean, it's setting up for the swing trade deal, but it didn't hit the 30 for an extra speed boost. Sounds like a internet commercial, doesn't it? But there's reasons, there's whys and what fors about how this stuff works. So if you think you kind of got it real quick and how easy it is, and then you go in and fall on your face, it's your own damn fault. But that's human nature. So just don't give up. All right, we should rip through these. There wasn't a whole lot down here anyways. Hormel, after all this, that's such a long run too. Wow. The sucker's going to hit though. Or we'll get another leg down, right? That could happen too. It didn't form like a cup, it just like went straight down and then sideways. So it's kind of hard to tell what's going to happen. But somebody's accumulating shares, or else you wouldn't get that shape in the candles. It's just a visual representation of human activities and computers that are programmed by humans. So that's part of it too, obviously. Yeah, we're ripping through quick. BNR always makes me giggle. Silly stuff. That's it. So for big picture, we talked about it at the beginning for the transports and the RSP. This looks closer to the S&P chart, but it's a lower high. So if we get a lower low, right? Yeah, start of a new trend kind of a thing. And here on the transports, which lead the markets, you can see what we've got here. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't mean go cash out your 401k, and for sure make your own decisions in the markets. Don't just blindly follow me. But if you made it 20 minutes, do give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new here. We'll be doing this stuff every day until, like BB says, the thrill is gone. Whenever I don't want to do them, I won't do them no more. But the cycles repeat, so it's always a good reference to go back to the old videos because I show the charts for the current present time, without, knowing what happened. That you'll see a lot of people that try to teach to go back in time on the chart, but you can see the future candles. Like, no, in real time, we do this every day, and we make money. So hopefully you're making money too. If you got questions, reach out. Have a great evening. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.